All right, guys, a little late start to the day, but I'm gonna do a quick power hour because an hour is all I got until I'm back out the door again. And this is what we have. We have one heck of a mess. I swear, my house is like, people had a party that I wasn't invited to. And I'm just the cleanup crew that comes in the next day. I don't know what the heck happened to my house, but here it is. This is the state that it is in. I will say I was gone a lot yesterday, so it's kind of what happens when you're not here to pick up after everybody, but let's get started.
Covered, was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought it's time I'm letting go.
Okay, so I usually like to start out by doing a load of laundry. I figured that way, while that's going, I can be doing something else, like cleaning up the kitchen or straightening up the front room, just trying to get stuff together. And then by the time I'm usually done, not always, but when I'm usually done, I can then put whatever's in the washer into the dryer, which is still working, but noisy as all get out. We've come down to wrapping a blanket around it sometimes, usually if I'm drying clothes at night, because it's way too noisy. You can't hear anything else going on except for the squeak of the dryer. So that's on my list to look for a new dryer, and probably as I'm looking for a new dryer, I'll do a new washer as well, just because the washer's still good, but I'm noticing it is taking a lot longer to get the wash done, and it's constantly filling up because it's saying it's not balanced. And I think it has something to do with like the whatever holds the tub inside the washer. And at this point, like, it is quite a few years old, so if I'm in the market, I'm gonna see if I can just do both of them at the same time. Now onto this refrigerator, because I did speak about that in the last video too. Not good. The refrigerator has completely taken a dump. Now, I did record this before it was completely done with. I was starting to notice certain things. Honestly, I've been noticing things with this fridge, not right from the beginning, but certain things like the water wasn't always cold. And I know they say with this type of refrigerator, your water's more like a room temp, but this was like tea water. Like you know, kind of made a cup of tea, let it sit out for a few minutes, like the 5 minutes to brew or whatever, and that's how warm the water would be when you would pour it into your cup. So I kind of knew something was off. Ice cubes, we weren't getting a lot of ice cubes out of it, like 3 cups of ice, and that would be the max. And then you'd have to wait an entire day, if not more, to get ice again. And then certain things I would put in the freezer, especially like the ice pops and stuff, we would notice they would take like 2 days, maybe 3 days to actually form solid. So there was little signs here and there that something was up, but this is the first time I've had a fridge like this, so I really wasn't sure what was supposed to happen. But needless to say, they came out this past Friday and said that the motor went, which then the compressor was working overtime to try and cool everything, so the compressor is now done. So basically the fridge is a loss, and I honestly did not think I would be shopping for another fridge in a year and a half. So really kind of bummed out about that, because I stress over this so much, and I know it's like such a simple task to just pick out a fridge, but I'm always thinking like I'm not going to make the right decision. And yeah, So I'm back in the stores looking for a fridge and reading reviews and driving myself crazy and multiple open windows of looking at information and reviews and this and that. And it's a lot. And I think I'm just, at some point, I just need to say, yeah, okay, let's go with this one. Because right now we are using a mini fridge. And that's not working. We're running to the store every day just to pick up dinner, especially because the mini fridge really, doesn't really hold much, at all. So, yeah, that's where we are at that.
I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up.
So let me touch on a couple other things that I think I went through in the prior video, which was the root canal. Root canal went fine. I would actually go through root canal again instead of having to shop for the refrigerator right now because, yeah, like I said, just kind of, I think the problem I'm having is that we have such a tight space here. My house was built 1960 and everything is very like choppy. Everything is separated, like there's no open concept anything in our house, so you kind of have to try and make everything work, which Kitty is completely bored by this whole thing. Yeah, she's like, it's nap time, but don't bother me. I'm going to continue doing the dishes. But so I have to find something that is like a counter depth, and so I've narrowed choices down to counter depth, and then I'd like to have something that's kind of not as wide as the refrigerator that we have here, but that does not seem to be happening. It's kind of hard to find something that's under 36 inches wide that's a counter depth that is more of this style, like the French door or even the side-by-side fridge. I know a lot of the older model fridge with freezer on top, they're usually a little smaller fridge, but we were looking for something a little more modern. I will say this though, I bought the fridge at IKEA and they have been fantastic as far as customer service. They have somebody come in to pick up the refrigerator. I think we're scheduled for tomorrow. So hopefully they'll be out tomorrow to grab that. Once they grab that, I'll get a refund. Since it is only a year and a half old, they were like really fantastic about all of that. And even the fact that I had so much food that spoiled. And because, if you've seen past videos and like shopping hauls and clean out my fridge and stuff, I stock up on stuff. Like I had a frozen turkey in there, and I will buy like larger packets of meat so that I can freeze some and keep some so that I'm not buying stuff when it's not on sale. But when your fridge takes a dump, it doesn't matter. That all goes out the window. So they've been really fantastic about that. They're offering a voucher for the aggravation of the spoiled food, which, yeah, the fridge isn't smelling too good either right now. So I have like tons of baking soda in there and washed everything and wiped everything down. But it just seems weird when a fridge isn't in use. It always just has a weird smell. Like even when you're going to the store to shop for them and you open up the doors, they just always, I don't know, they have an odd smell to them. But that's where we're at now. I hope you guys got a little motivation from this to get something done real quick. I just wanted to do a quick tidy of my kitchen because it was looking bad. And I hope I didn't talk your ear off too much. Hopefully in my next video I will have better news that I picked out a fridge. Hopefully I will still have all of my hair intact because I will not have pulled it out trying to figure out which fridge I'm getting. But I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!